Hi guys, this is Tara with Gaia Tarot 13, and this is your monthly tarot card forecast for April 2016. With all the monthlies, I pull 5 cards. 4 of them represent each of the 4 weeks, and the 5th card is an overview card for the entire month. So they're already kind of excited at me and sticking up all over the place. So let's get going here. Okay, well, I'd like to say that I have wonderful news and this is going to be a shiny happy month, but I don't. So it's going to be an intense month. Now that doesn't mean bad. It just means that we've got some stuff we need to work through. Week 1, we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. This is actually probably maybe the best card of the month. Sorry! This is actually not like bad luck. A lot of people read this as bad luck when it's like good luck when it's upright and bad luck when it's reversed, and I don't read it that way. I just think it's a need to be more hands-on. Like fate and destiny and all that, luck will go your way, but you kind of have to guide it a little bit. So be a little more proactive this first week of April. Try to help the universe make things go your way. As I said, that's one of the better cards for this month. Week 2, we have the Nine of Wands upright. And this is feeling withdrawn and feeling like you need to protect yourself and build walls and kind of seclude yourself from everyone else, and gonna be feeling a little antisocial, a little guarded, a little protected this second week. Why? That's what I'm saying. It's a month of working through some stuff. Just because this is saying this is how you're gonna feel doesn't mean that you should just like, oh, well, this is how it's gonna be and can't help it. I'm just gonna isolate myself from everyone for the entire second week of April. 1/4 of the month, I'm just going to isolate myself from everyone. Well, don't do that. It's probably a lot healthier to figure out why you feel like you need to build these walls and why you feel like you need to be secluded from everyone else. And, you know, as I said, this is just for the week. So however it plays out to each of you individually, it could be in your romantic life. It could be in your work life. You know, you're really unhappy and so you just want to go close yourself in your office and stay there and not talk to any of your coworkers. Or in your romantic life, it could be like, you know, you're having a rocky time with your partner and you're like, well, I'm just gonna close myself off from you and I'm gonna just wall my emotions off. And, you know, as I said, second week, it's gonna present in different areas of life to each of us. But regardless of where it falls, know that this is gonna come up somewhere in your life this second week of April, and try to figure out why it's there and what we can do to make it go away. Because walling yourself off like this is not healthy. So the third week of April, we have the Two of Wands reversed. This is delays and, oh, I didn't show the card. This is delays and miscommunications and not being understood. Just take some time this second week to really, third week, I apologize, the third week, to really make sure you are articulating properly. Because when you're not being understood, and this could also be coming at you, you know, that you're not understanding people well. But when you're not being understood clearly, or when you're not understanding people clearly, it's going to make you really frustrated. And it's just simply a matter of miscommunication. I mean, we know that logically, we know that with our left side of our brains, but we still, our emotional response, our right brain side, our emotional response is still going to be to kind of get frustrated about it. So just make sure you are really articulating your intentions this third week. Make sure that you're speaking to be understood clearly, that you're breaking everything down. You're not assuming that the person you're speaking to is in your brain with you, because we do that, right? Don't assume that they know what you're talking about. If you, ask your spouse to pick up some tissue on the way home from work, and they stop by the store and they come home with a box of tissues, like a box of Kleenex for your nose, and you get a little frustrated because you're like, no, I meant like bath tissue, like toilet paper, I know that's kind of a silly example, but you just need to make sure that you're all on the same page, because you can be interpreting a word in a certain way and the other person that you're communicating with is interpreting it in a different way. And just make sure that you are doing everything you can to be as clear as possible. In the fourth and last week of April, we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. This is feeling like you are maybe giving away more than you have to offer. It could be feeling like you're putting in more than the other person is putting in. Now, this could be in a relationship. This could be in any sort of romantic relationship, or a personal relationship that is friendship, or a work relationship that is partnership. You could be whatever aspect. Any relationship means all sorts of relationships, all sorts of interpersonal, two people relationships, or more. So this is feeling like in a relationship, you feel like you're doing more, or you're giving more than the other person is. Or it could just flat out be a fear of loss in whatever way that comes up. It could be that you're afraid you're going to lose your job. You're afraid you're going to lose your partner, like you're worried. It could be just a general worry. So, as I said, this is not the best spread of cards, but what I am reading from this is growth. All of these cards lead you to grow in some way. This is making you proactive in your life. This is making you self-assess and find out why you have those behavior patterns. This is making you learn how to articulate your intentions. And this is making you get over any sort of fears, or finding a balance in a relationship. So, growth. The overview card that we have for April. 5 of Wands reversed. This is removing yourself from the conflict. This is, look, it's a bunch of kids, right? So people may not want to hurt you, but you may think that they do. So, again, growth, right? Why do you feel like everyone's out to get you, or everyone's trying to attack you? In like, not really a super dramatic way, but it could be. I don't mean it like, everyone's out to get me. And I'm sorry, it's a rough message, and so I'm just trying to make it lighter. It could be like that if you're one of those kind of people, but it's really, it's not. Just take a stance of non-involvement this month. It looks like a month of self-reflection and growth, and figuring your junk out and learning how to grow as a person and not getting caught up in everyone else's stuff. It's reversed. He's not engaging in this stick fight You know what I mean? He's reversed. He is saying, mm-mm, mm-mm. I got this other stuff I need to work on this month. So you guys and your sticks go over there. I gotta work this stuff out. So that's the overview for this month. Do not get involved in whatever sort of craziness is going on around you. Really take the time and listen to these messages and do the work that these cards are telling you to do. And that'll make this month go by so much easier. It really will. Because if you try to avoid doing it, then you're just gonna have kind of a junky month. Honestly, you're gonna be walled off from people and feel like you're all alone and no one loves you and no one wants to help you with things and you're going through all this by yourself. And then next week you're gonna have miscommunications with people and feel even further isolated. No one understands. And then feelings of loss. So, I mean, don't dive into it and sit there in a little pile of goo. I mean, like, do the work, do the reflection, and accept that this month is offering you so many opportunities for growth and self-development. And accept that and do it, and you'll come out on the other side of this month so much better. So much better. That's everything I got for you guys this month. It's gonna be good if you do the work. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my YouTube page. If you want to get a personal reading with me, the only way to do so is through my website, which is GaiaTarot13.com. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, where I post a daily tarot card every day, reading the energy for that day. Also, be sure to watch my weeklies, which come out the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, every single week, reading the energy for the upcoming week. Thanks, guys. It's going to be a wonderful month. We'll see you next time.